It was good. What's up? Look, I had to. Look, I had to. I thought. I thought Cat had. I thought he had poured all the tea. I went checking my kitchen to see if there was some more left. So I still had a bag left. I just thought the brother. Hold on a second, y'all. Said I thought he had just. Whew. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? Cat Williams' latest interview with Shannon Sharp. Hold on a second, y'all. And I guess I can't find a bigger word to describe it, which is epic. I loved it. Luckily I had some tea left in my kitchen. Still piping hot. Anyway, let me sit this over here. But look, what's up, David? Look, no. I know we all gotta take a breather because that thing is still rolling. I'm hearing that Cat Williams interview is right at 11 million, or it's possibly surpassing 11 million views. Whew. There's a lot told, and I appreciated it. And of course, everyone he mentioned, they're now trying to clap back. I think Cedric has said something, Ricky Smiley has said something, Michael Blackston, Faison. I haven't heard anything from Steve Harvey. Who else? Whoever he talked about. And then along with that, there have been some people who were sharing memories of the nice things that Cat Williams has done for them. And so shout out to Deion Cole and others. But, it's very interesting how an interview like this, what Cat Williams did, even when Kwame Brown came out, and they tell these particular industry truths, and they try to give us more of an insight of what's going on, or how your beloved celebrities actually operate, or how they really got down, or how they were really put on. Well, before there was a Cat Williams, before there was a Kwame Brown, before, who else has been telling the truth about the industry? Before, Jaguar Wright. We had brothers like Steve Coakley. We had scholars out there teaching us for years, but I guess since they weren't entertainers or professional athletes, the black community didn't listen to them for the most part, and then didn't believe them. It seems like we tend to grasp more what the devil is about when the messenger is a celebrity or an entertainer. It's the weirdest thing. Because I know Malcolm X taught us the truth, was telling us the truth. I know Dr. King in the last 2 years of his life was telling us the truth. I know Marcus Garvey was telling us the truth. Elijah Muhammad was telling us the truth. Dr. Khalid Abdul Muhammad was telling us the truth. Dr. Francis Welsing was telling us the truth. Dr. Naeem Akbar, Dr. Ivan Van Sertima, the Black Panthers, Chairman Fred Hampton, Dr. Amos Wilson, and the list goes on of all these African-centered scholars and revolutionaries that always try to tell us the truth of how that devil works. But we didn't seem to catch on. And so, even though I appreciate when these brothers come out and sisters come out and tell the truth, I'm often like, wow, a lot of stuff we already heard, but it doesn't hurt to hear it again. My thing is, okay, we hear all this truth, are we gonna put any action behind it? And they always, don't forget my man Kanye, even though he says some things about Kanye marrying a whore. Well, we've already thought that about Kim, so it was nothing really controversial in him saying that about Kim Kardashian. We all saw the video. Did you see it? And as well as the way she moves. But one thing about her being, even though her behavior is that, I guess, of a whore, as some people have called her, none of her babies are out of wedlock, and she doesn't have tattoos on. She doesn't really look like a hard harlot or really juiced up Jezebel. And so, what's up, Charles? What's up, Mario McDuffie? DeMille, what's good, bro? And so, I sat there and I watched all 2 hours and 46 minutes of the Cat Williams, Shannon Sharpe interview or conversation. And, you know, and based on the way it's gone so viral, 11 million views and counting, you would assume that a lot of us like to hear the truth. I think a lot of us like to hear the truth, or the way he shared it in such a salacious way. Like Kwame Brown would always say, it's all about who we like. And because I guess sharing information the way he shared it about people who we pay money to make us laugh and all of this, you know, is and hear the inside of what really goes on in the movie industry, entertainment, how they really get those contracts, and what they have to do to keep it. You know, a lot of us don't want to believe that that stuff is real. And people throw words out like Illuminati, Boule, you know, Skull and Bones. We, you know, Baphomet. We tend to, because if it's shining a negative light on somebody we like, we tend not to pay it any attention. And it's the weirdest thing, because I thought the truth was the truth because it's the truth. I didn't know it depended on who was telling it or who was being told about. But it's I've come to learn that people will hear the truth if it's not being told in not such a flattering way about who they like. And like clockwork, all those folks that, oh yeah, Ludacris came out with this little lame rap. And it's a lot of stuff that Cat said that people probably missed. He said, there's 7 of them. They all got these little light-skinned, ugly wives who you never hear anything from. And you go and look at, and of course the internet never fails. They were looking up all these celebrities with these light-skinned wives who you never hear anything from, you never get interviewed and all of this. He said it's almost like that's their bonus, or that's part of the contract. And if you pay attention, they all do. They all get one. See, this thing it's nothing new. This whole Hollywood, whole industry, as they like to call it, it's nothing new. But we as the public, we think these people just come in because they're talented, and all of a sudden they audition for somebody, and then boom, voila, they're on a TV show. It's a lot of layers to getting on a TV show. It's a lot of layers to getting your songs played on the radio, when you learn that the radio stations are owned by 1 or 2 systems or individuals. And you learn how they get their records played on the radio. And if you go back 100 years of Hollywood or the entertainment industry, you'll have some people in their 60s and 70s will tell you about how those white executives used to have them on the casting couch. If you want to hear another truth-telling, more recent truth-telling video or interview, go to Comedy Hype and look up the one by Damon Wilson. Oh man, it is awesome. He played Lamont Sanford on Sanford and Son. 77 years old, boom, killing it. He talks about his times with Red Fox and talks about old Hollywood. And one thing he said as it relates to black men wearing dresses and the feminization of men, black men, and the things people have to do in order to get put on a lot of times in Hollywood or in television or music, whatever. He said they all have to do it. They all have done it. So yeah, I know you don't want to believe that your favorite movie actor or actress, your favorite R&B soul or rapper, yeah, they've done it. And they even take pictures of it, you know, and put them out there. Damon Wilson said, you know, when they brought up the situation that happened with Terry Crews, he asked the interviewer of Comedy Hype, where was he? He was at one of those parties, wasn't he? He said, I never went to those parties. I did my job and I went home. But there are a lot of people who not only want the fortune, but they do what they have to do to get the fame. And you ever wonder why these celebrities, Cat Williams said something that's very, very poignant. He said, you know what they get paid to do? They get paid to pretend that it never happened, meaning what they did or what they've heard or the ritual they had to go through in order to get put on, they get paid to pretend that that never happened. People been saying for the longest. People been talking about Puff Daddy for the longest and his foolishness, but every time they mention Puffy, there's a punchline behind it, so people just kind of write it off as gossip. You know, and just kind of play it off. I think we've moved into a time in this country and in this world that people don't like to hear the truth. Because whenever I speak about or talk about the truth tellers, Jesus was a truth teller. Moses was a truth teller. All your favorite heroes in the Bible, they were truth tellers. And y'all saw the consequences. A lot of us, we'll hear the truth, but you know, usually when you tell the truth, shout out to Nat Turner, there's some action that's supposed to follow it. Yeah, that makes sense. So Cat Williams is telling some more of this truth. But so my question is, will it make y'all change your mind? Will y'all still be spending money with these losers? As he referred to them? He said the winners cannot allow the losers to rewrite history. He said a lot of quotable things in this interview. If it's something I forgot, I'll go back and watch the whole 2 hours and 46 minutes again. To catch, he dropped a lot of gems. And as African Americans or as black people, we're gonna have to start acting on some of these truths that we hear, that we're told. There are a lot of our people who died trying to tell us the truth. And that kind of pissed me off. Or they've been discredited or run out of a business or before the word came about, canceled, before the word canceled was made a thing. So many people have died trying to tell the truth to black people. And what we do, we're here, then we're taking our little cubby holes and look around, see what we have, and say, well, I don't want to risk my little crumbs, my little piece. So, you know, then we try to egg on the truth tellers. But I want to issue a challenge to everybody who believes that Cat Williams told the truth. If you believe that Lamont Wilson is telling the truth. If you believe that Jaguar Wright is telling the truth. Why don't we put some action behind it? Why don't we ever protect our truth tellers? That's my question to you. How come we don't ever make a concerted effort, socially, economically, politically, to protect our truth tellers? Because right now, there are a lot of people who are pissed at Cat Williams. I see all the comments, this man must be protected. Right? Oh, this man and all this. They love saying that. I think it's just a catchphrase that people think is cool. How come that phrase cannot be put into action? Protect this man at all costs. Protect Jaguar Wright at all costs. Protect all the truth tellers, the ones who are still alive, who are brave enough to tell it. See, we let a lot of our truth tellers be taken out because we took the truth and made it gossip or made it a punchline, tried to play it off because we don't want what comes with telling the truth. And not only telling the truth, but speaking truth to power or speaking truth to that devil. And black people have been beaten down so much spiritually, beaten down so much emotionally, beaten down, torn apart mentally, that we're afraid of our own shadow. Except unless the shadow's black, then we get to scratching and clawing. But when it's white, Asian, or homosexual, or anything else, well, there ain't none of my business. I'm going to let the Lord handle it. Y'all get my point. So if we truly respect the truth, and those men and women who are brave enough to put it all on the line, because y'all know that devil, that machine, comes after the truth speakers with a mighty army, that we can at least build a fence around them. Can we do that? Instead of just saying, he ain't told the truth. Ooh, she told the truth. And then you have those that are so afraid. They're so afraid of hearing the truth. It convicts them so much that they'll start saying negative things. Because then they'll go into who you like. Shout out to Kwame Brown. They said that about the rapper I like. They said about the pastor I like. They said about the whoever, basketball player I like. We're going to have to grow up and mature in this country. Because it's all about protecting our group as well as those from our group who dare to speak truth to power. We can't allow people to keep taking out the truth speakers when the masses of us as black people are afraid to come as a mighty fist and just tell the truth and defend it. And it kind of bothers me when there's only one person, when all of us know what's going on, but one person is always the one who opens his or her mouth to tell what we already know. That's almost kind of sadistic. It's almost kind of like BDSM. It's like we get off on watching somebody speak the truth, and then we sit back and wait. Ooh, I'm gonna see what happened to him. Ooh, I'm gonna see what happens to him. It's kind of sick. Yeah, Cat Williams, he told it. And he has more to tell. And now they're all plotting. And so now they want to attack Shannon Sharpe. If y'all been continuing to keep up with what's going on with that whole situation. Now those celebrities who are all kind of familiar or friendly with Shannon Sharpe, they're mad at him as if he's the messenger. He's just providing a platform where Cat Williams can share his message, or he was interviewing him the same way he did everybody else who's been on his platform. Steve Harvey, Ricky Smiley, Sigrid Entertainer, everybody. This is the words I'm sharing with you are words that Shannon Sharpe himself has shared on his nightcap with Ocho Cinco. He's talking about how people are trying to come at him, and they're probably gonna try to cancel the brother because of that one interview that they thought that he should have really gotten down on Cat Williams. No, when the truth is being spoken, you can't interrupt that. He asked the right questions, and if you want some information from somebody, and you have someone who's a self motivator, like a Cat Williams, you don't have to say a word. The man already knows what the people want. So Shannon didn't have to interrupt him and ask him all those damn questions, because Cat was just giving it up. He understood. And that's what platforms should be for people who come on to be able to express themselves freely in that space. Now, outside that space, people are going to have their varying opinions. But I want us to, when we say must protect him at all costs, I want us to really mean it, because we didn't protect Malcolm. We didn't protect Dr. King the last 2 years of his life when he stopped thinking like an integrationist and stopped acting like an assimilator and started demanding reparations, when he started acting like a real black man with black people behind him. Because he pissed off a lot of black gays and black Greeks and Boule when he switched up from the integration and assimilation. See, that was their plan. But when Dr. King got on God's plan, our people need to be repaired and repaid. That's what upset people like Bayard Rustin and Jesse Jackson, all those folks that was with him, and all those other Negro preachers. Those are the people that were upset at Dr. King. And also the white media became upset with Dr. King when he stopped preaching, let people bust you in the head, let people kick you in your ass, let people sick dogs on you so you can sit next to them and hold white hands. When he said, hey, where's our check? See, that's going to always be the great divide between God's people and the Negro assimilators. Do you understand? See, they want to assimilate and integrate. That group did. Black Greeks, black gays, and black clergy. They're still doing the same thing today. And so Cat Williams, one of our truth tellers, if we truly believe he told the truth, let's protect him. We didn't protect him. We didn't protect Malcolm. We didn't protect Martin. We didn't protect Dr. Khalid Abdul Muhammad. We didn't protect who else? Nat. Well, Nat. Well, that was a whole different thing. But the people. We didn't protect Fannie Lou Hamer. We didn't protect Ida B. Wells. We didn't protect none of the people. We didn't protect Mega. We didn't protect none of the people who stood to that devil's face and challenged him and told the truth. And we're going to have to stop that. We're going to have to stop that. And we're going to continue to cheer the truth tellers on. First of all, how come it's always just one when they got 40 million Negroes in this country? Hell, we can't get 10 million of us to agree on one thing or protect. And so, Rico, what do you mean by protect them? We work everywhere. We got black folks who are attorneys, black folks who work in court systems, got black people who are educators, got black people working in retail stores, got black people police officers. We're everywhere. Wherever Cat Williams needs, and guess what? We got black people who go to comedy shows. We got black people who go. We got black people everywhere. The Cat Williams is, black people are there. And wherever he is, we should form a fence, because wherever he is, we are. Because Cat Williams goes where we are. He comes to us. Y'all ever notice that? Cat Williams comes to us. And so there's no way anyone should be making threats or planning any kind of get back. They're like, no, and we should tell them, whatever y'all got planned, let it go. We got 10 million folks got his back. I mean, literally. And I'm glad that and one thing about it, unlike Chairman Fred Hampton, Malcolm, Martin, Fannie Lou, Harriet, Ida B. Wells Barnett, Dr. Frances Cress Welsing, unlike these persons who were true to Brother Steve Coakley. Y'all hold on a minute. Brother Steve Coakley, Dr. Ben, Dr. John Henry Clark, and even who's still alive with us, Dr. Claude Anderson. I don't think we're buying enough of his books. I don't think we're really paying enough tribute to Dr. Claude Anderson. They shouldn't die broke. They shouldn't die hopeless and angry and depressed because they gave their lives of trying to tell black people the truth. Why? Why do we allow this? But we let celebrities, we allow our celebrities, have all the money, because, they're being paid by another system. And they get stages, they get lights, they get all of this. Hold on one second. What did you say, my man? Hold on, I'm going to get my glasses so I can. Charles, what you say, bro? Charles said, I totally agree about protecting our truth sayers. Although Cat's truth is different than MLK, Malcolm's truth, Cat is exposing entertainers as levels to truth telling. Exactly. But he's telling the stuff that we need. He's letting you know then. So if you got a little daughter, a little son, think you finna get in the entertainment business. No, they got cliques, they got gatekeepers, they got all of that. Monique is telling the truth. But y'all didn't seem to realize until a more light-skinned Taraji P. Henson told the truth. Now all of a sudden everybody's saying, well, Monique said it. Well, she said it then. Y'all attacked her, another truth teller. So what's wrong with us? It's all about who we like. What's up, Ramon? Donald Lee. I still have that iconic picture you took of me, bro, back spring 90? Yeah. DeMille Dixon says, protection is key. Just saw footage of Wanda Smith's husband confronting Cat after they went back and forth. Yeah. Exactly. He shouldn't have been able, Wanda Smith's husband should not have been able to get that close to Cat Williams after that show because his wife started the foolishness. And this is on a side note. Fellas, don't let your woman get your ass whooped. I mean, when she starts it, don't let her get you killed. Yeah. Ramon was good. Happy New Year, brother. So, see, all of this just making me reminisce. Takes me back to the day. I put it in the form of opinion when I was a student 30 years ago on my campus. It's a good thing. Y'all want to know one of the main reasons I started? Shayna, hey, sweetheart. Corey, what's up? Y'all want to know one of the main reasons I started charging for my newsletter? In the beginning, what's up, Billy Ross? When I put my newsletter out there, it was about me getting information out on my mind, thoughts that I had, right? And I remember Mr. Moody. He was my freshman orientation teacher, Northwestern culture teacher. Tall, very dark-skinned, tall black man with a very heavy bass voice. And I remember us having a licensing program, and it had 3 or 4 white dudes playing saxophone. I was like, what are these dudes doing here at a black college? 4 white guys, and this is supposed to be our cultural awareness. Where is Grover Washington? Where one of the Marsalis brothers? And he told me, man, he said, well, don't complain about it. Do something about it. Don't stand there and complain. I'm like, wow, okay. That's when I put my first article in the school newspaper, the Grambling Knight. And I criticized that event and asked them, how dare you, whoever's on the board, whoever on the committee that put this license program together, you're an incompetent. You're at a black school, the HBCU with black students. You're going to bring some white guys playing goddamn saxophone? And we have so many professional musicians out here. Right there in New Orleans, you got the Marsalis, Grover Washington. I don't know where he was from, but I know Grover Washington and the Marsalis brothers are the ones that I mentioned. And so next thing I know, it turns out that some of my professors and others and people and administrators were on the committee, and they were not happy about it. That was my kickoff. And so I started writing stuff in the Grambling Knight about behaviors and things that I thought that need to be brought out. A lot of people are like, oh my God, who is this man? I can't believe he said that. It's the truth though. So boom, right. But understand, y'all know what comes when you speak against a system, the system pushes back, but also when it comes down to people you like. Grover Washington from Philly. Thanks, Charles. Grover Washington Jr. from Philly. Cool. And so I learned, now I didn't know any of this. I learned all this the hard way. How people just turned on you and all that kind of stuff. And so then the Grambling Knight, it got too hot for that, so they stopped accepting my articles. Reggie Owens, y'all know him as Dr. Reggie Owens, who defected over to tech after years later, and he stopped me from submitting articles to the Grambling Knight. And so I went on my own. Now, those of you who already know the story, how. And so I'm talking about everything. And then I realized that what I was saying, it was coming from my heart and my soul, what I wrote about, the topics that I expressed myself on. In my mind, I believed I was educating people on some things that I didn't think we talked about or we knew enough about. And that's what I was literally putting a lot of my energy into my pen. But then I realized a lot of people just took it as entertainment. Man, be tripping, man, your article had me tripping, man, blah, 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 blah. In my mind, I thought if I told them this, there was some corrections would be made. But I learned that the student bodies was administration. The administration was nervous. They was hoping that my newsletters wouldn't permeate the psychology of the students to almost have them like create a revolt. That's what they were thinking about. But little did they know, Joel, what's up, my man? Joel, what's going on, man? They didn't know that the student body was like that. Not all, but too many. Most of them thought it was just humor. And I said, well, what the damn? And then actually, I couldn't get to the campus quick enough. Rico, when's the next newsletter, man? We got to give it enough. Come on, man. Bow, bow, bow. I said, whoa. And I'm sitting here. Like, well, damn. There's a demand. Then I realized, shit. I don't think they're really taking this thing seriously the way I think they should be taking it. I guess it was called, in my opinion, but there was some truths in there that no one ever wanted to deny. Leo, what's good? No one ever wanted to refute or could deny. And whenever I wrote, I wanted to not only change the behavior but change actions. And people just took it as like the early days of National Enquirer or something. I don't know. And then I had to grow and learn that people, when the truth hits them at their doorstep or someone that they know or they like, they it changes for them. It's like it gets personal, and then The people who were cool with you at first, and all of a sudden they're mad at you. It's crazy. And so, but then people years later, Rico, man, you told the truth, brother. Man, you told the truth. What you say about them Q, what you say about them, brother, man, you telling the truth. But you know what? When we tell people like a Cat Williams and all his folks, Jaguar, and everybody who speaks truth to power, I guess we appreciate your pat on the back, but damn, how come the people y'all say to tell the truth don't benefit from your wallet or your purse the way the people who, like other people do? Cat Williams said, stop spending your money on people you don't respect. And he was in regards to strippers. Charles Hodgkin said, this is the reason that Baba Dick Gregory gave up lucrative career in comedy. I hope he made more money in trying to tell the truth. He would tell the truth in comedy, Charles, but you know, you can't make no money telling black people the truth. You just can't. You have to go the Steve Harvey route. You have to, you know, my brother's always telling me, my own brother is always telling me, Rico, you always be, I understand you, but you know, he said, you still trying to teach these folks something. You're still trying to tell them something. Man, and this is my brother's language, leave them niggas alone. Give them what Steve Harvey, what others give them. Make them laugh, give them something to eat, and talk about, no, give them something to drink. That's how you get money from Negroes. This my own brother told me. And I still live by those words. I'm in conflict. I said, he's right. Because the truth tellers, and I'm going to go back to what I was about to say about Cat Williams. I said, I'm so glad that he is independently wealthy. I'm so glad that he has his own money. Because when you tell the truth I'm talking about when it makes people nervous and they know it's the truth, it's like they don't want to reward you with any money. But the satanic folks who are mistreating them, the politicians and the preachers and those who got the right song, and you know the song or the rap is destroying the people that make their body move, they give them all the money. And we're going to have to change that. If we continue to want people to be truth tellers. And by the way, a truth teller is not something that you volunteer. It's just something in your soul and spirit. It's like you're given an assignment. You have to do it. Because I was often asked over the years, Rico, how you come up with that? Why you be talking like that and all that? I said, look, sometimes I would say I don't know, but I know. I understand where Jaguar's coming from. I understand, you know, when Kwame Brown is talking. I understand. I'm so glad, you know, that Kwame, that Cat Williams, you know, people like them, they already have money. Because we try to teach truth to black folks. They'll say they can tell the truth, but they're hoping and praying that you fucked up out here. Pardon my language. And so that's the reason why I started selling my newsletter. They thought a lot of my fellow students and people, they thought it was entertainment. And then every time I wrote a newsletter, I let out a sigh. I let out some breath, as if I had to replenish. Every time I wrote one, I would have to sit it down. I would have to breathe and take a nap and replenish. Then I'll pass it around. People read it, like, oh shit, oh my God. You know, so that's why I'm like, okay. I'm just a regular student. A lot of people that like my newsletter, a lot of people that like it, say you tell the truth, they're doing way better than me. They had cars, or they had parents that sent them money. And I'm like, shit. Well, keep doing what I'm doing and still and fight to maintain the spirit in which I'm doing it, but I need to get this out their pockets. Because there's a demand, so I'm going to supply it. And that's what I did. Hey, it's Tiffany Sugar. Yusef, what's up? Linda, how you doing? And so I started off at 25 cents, then I went to 50 cents, then I went to $1. It capped off at $1. And it would be a donation, but I accepted $1. But one thing I can say, the ladies they were way more free with the $1 and the 50 cents than the guys. Guys are always they're just such haters. It's how I read my girl newsletter. She's like, you get yours. And then some young ladies, well, quite a few, would say, Rico, here's my $1 for your next edition. And believe it or not, I remember those young ladies. Could just be randoms, but I would remember who gave me $1 in advance. Yeah, they're up here. Because I appreciated it. And so I'm not going to go on all day with this. I just want to share my thoughts on the whole Cat Williams thing, Cat Williams interview with Shannon Sharpe. And I want to put in the message that if we appreciate the truth tellers, let's start supporting them. Let's start protecting them. You know, stop letting out truth speakers, not truth tellers. I'm talking about real truth, not some preacher up there, you know, speaking to the congregation. Because y'all know what the real truth is, right? You know, I mean, let me mention some names, folks who tell the truth and y'all understand the consequence. Marcus Garvey, Dr. Khalid Abdul Muhammad, Malcolm X, Fannie Lou Hamer, Ida B. Wells Barnett. You know, people like that. Steve Coakley, people, Chairman Fred Hampton. You know, people like that who spoke the truth. It makes not just us, but it makes a deeper power upset. That's speaking truth to real power. With Kanye, Kyrie Irving, I'm so glad that they were already rich. You can cancel them, okay, but they still got money. Get it? Dr. Claude Anderson, correct. Shout out to Ramon. Yeah, see people like that. And see what they said, they spoke truth. Y'all don't know what Nick Cannon didn't really speak in the truth. Nick Cannon just agreed with the truth being told. They told his ass a new one. And they really got it. Nick Cannon just fell all the way off, man. Ugh. Professor Griff was speaking the truth, but Nick Cannon messed up by agreeing with the truth. And so they're trying to, in a sense, Nick Cannon, Shannon Sharpe. Shannon didn't necessarily agree. He just presented the platform. So they're coming at Shannon Sharpe for even having Cat Williams on. Y'all understand how this works? And I'm not a huge fan of Shannon. I think he soft shoes here and there. But still, he has a platform. He invites people on. And, you know, if he can stop with the stereotype of no Hennessy and the black and man. All right, Shannon. All right, you're a black dude. Okay, right on. Stop carrying them little ass dogs. You're too big for that. But you have to admire his hustle and his grind. Got it? So it makes you want to, like, you know, kind of back up off of it, because man, that arm and that devil is deep. We got the numbers, but we don't have the mentality to fight or to protect our truth speakers. And I hope this message is getting to those of you who enjoy the truth. I'm all over the place. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Rico the Opinionist. They got their Cash App and their PayPal still popping. I appreciate those of you for just chiming in with me during this afternoon, because I got a couple of things I need to do before it gets dark today. And I'm just going to chill out. And like the little cold I had is finally giving your boy a break. But if you'd like to come on and say something, share your thoughts about what I said, or your thoughts on the Cat Williams interview, go ahead and push that red button. I'll talk to you. I want to hear what you got to say. I think it's green. Is that button green or blue? I got a minute. Because I hadn't even done my straight up New Year's thing, but got a couple of folks in here. If you'd like to talk to you, boy, I'll accept it. But if not, this video will be on my YouTube. Y'all can go and check it out then. I'm at 540, y'all. Halfway to 1,000. Let's get it. Y'all share the word, man. Let's know that your man Rico is on YouTube, Rico the Opinionist, and I have I'll call my professional page, Your Master Social Worker, on TikTok and on YouTube. I have a YouTube channel called Your Master Social Worker, and I'll be putting up interviews and stuff on there to highlight some real brothers and some real issues that's going on. Just social work stuff. So, but anyway, but yeah, Happy New Year, everybody. Dadgummit. But I will be doing a Happy New Year. I'm going to do one more live on this page. It'll be my Happy New Year live. Then after then, I'm taking everything directly to YouTube. Okay? Y'all can catch me on Instagram too. I do some stuff on there. Y'all be cool. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.